So we are giving Mr. Hawaii a bath. He actually has a photo shoot later today.
His dad got bit pretty bad by this guy. He actually tried to tear the guy's arm off.
We're gonna run out of room on that wall and then we'll have to move them back because that wall's bigger.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It looks like a twin to Spartan that we have.
Tyler, go get that pony! Just get the pony!
He didn't get the nutrients that he was supposed to when he was first born, so of course that stunted his growth. He's very smart. He picks up stuff remarkably quick. I honestly wonder if she was like maybe a chuck wagon pony, because you know that's real big around here. I'm wondering if maybe she was one of those. But like when you're working with her, she's nervous, but I mean she stays right with you on what you're wanting to do. I really think when she get her home and work with her, she'll be fine.
It's a project for sure, but you guys have the skills to do it, and we love it when trainers come out.
Yeah.
She got some good basics with her already. She's just respectful of your space, and she will lead. Mm-hmm. She's a good little horse.
Yeah, she's still kind of learning about pressure, but she leads fine.
Yeah, and then we can work with her for, you know, a few weeks and then see what we think.
They are adopting Betty.
Exciting.
Here we go. So Betty was just adopted. She came in the January auction, so she's only been here for about a month, but we are so happy that she found her forever home. Last year we were using paper forms for everything. When people came in to surrender a horse, when people were doing adoptions, basically we had lots of paperwork. But this year we have an iPad that we're doing all of our forms on. Also for when we do adoption paperwork, and also when people come to surrender animals, and basically we have everything on the iPad. So it's just helped us streamline things here, and we really like it.
So we have a couple owner surrenders here. One of the horses has actually been here before, and the other one is new to us. These people, they just, you know, we can't take care of them anymore. They're moving around a lot, and they can't bring them with them. It's pretty sad. I know they were really upset about it, and we're going to do the best we can to take care of them. So these are the two owner surrenders that we got sitting behind me here. This is Rosalind here, and this is one that we have actually had in the past. She came back to us, so we're going to get their evaluations done, see how they are. This is Cody, and this is the other one that came with Rosalind. It was pretty sad when they got dropped off. The guy, he started crying, he told me how they just can't bring them with them. They're moving too much, and you know, it was making me choke up a little bit. And I just told him that, you know, we'll take the best care of them that we can, and I'm sure that they'll find good homes soon.
And they're pretty much unhandled.
Okay.
What are you planning on doing with them? Do you want to make them into like kid ponies, cart ponies?
For now, they'd be a companion for my baby.
You're gonna do showmanship.
I would like to do showmanship too. That would be a really fun thing. I'm set on him. I'm set on him. I really am.
All right. Dad? Are you gonna be in the photo? Okay.
Yeah, I do, my God.
Smile. Okay, they're getting Bo. Okay. You're moving it from the looking for love to the found love.
So the found love? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like Mr. Bo?
I really like him. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy.
You're a good boy. Good boy.
So whenever we get owner surrenders in, we go through a bunch of different things. If we don't have their records, we will re-up their vaccinations and we'll give them dewormer, probios. And if they seem dehydrated, we'll give them electrolytes as well. And then we make sure that they do not have a microchip. If they do not, then we give them a microchip. If they do, then we just take down the microchip number that they have and see if we can find the previous owner. So this is a stallion that we got yesterday as owner surrender. Came in with a pretty interesting story. Apparently, the guy that surrendered him, his dad got bit pretty bad by this guy. From what I understand, he actually tried to tear the guy's arm off. So I'm not exactly sure what caused that. He seems really sweet right here. I mean, he doesn't look like he's trying to do anything malicious. A lot of times, if a horse is abused, if it has the need to fight or flight, it will fight. So it just really depends on the handling. But like I said, he seems like a really sweet stud. So this is Strangles vaccine. We do this in the nostril. And we usually get that response. It's called the Flamon's response. And they usually do that if they're trying to either get a better smell of something or kind of get the smell out of there. Yeah. I'm thinking he might be quartered, just kind of skinny, needs some groceries. All right, we're doing the microchip. We do this right up in the crest of the mane here. And he's a champ. Right now she's just doing release of pressure. So she's asking the horse to come forward. When the horse comes forward, she's gonna release that pressure a little bit. And then she's gonna give it a minute and then she's gonna ask again. This horse was severely neglected. It was stuck in a stall for over a year to the point where it actually dug down to the point where you had to look over the railing of the stall just to see the horse down there. It dug down so deep. Look at that. That's so good. Good girl. So only give her a couple seconds when we start getting closer and then ask her again. Just keep hanging in there, keep hanging in there, keep hanging in there. Relax again. Is that so bad? So if you rub their gums like that, it actually makes them salivate. And when they start to salivate there, it actually releases dopamine into their brain. So it makes them feel really good.
We have another adoption appointment this afternoon, but this one is special because it's actually one of our staff members. So we're gonna go out and show them some horses.
Come here, Goose. Hi, big girl. The way when she was surrendered to us last week, the way she got off the trailer, the way she didn't want to go into the barn or into a stall is just the exact same way that our Spartan, who's also a big lick that we adopted in August of 2019, is the same way. So much like skittish. He still has times that he's skittish, but we don't put him into barn doors. They do not have stall doors. They won't go in a trailer unless absolutely needed. They just get to live out the rest of their lives being spoiled.
We love that you guys adopt pasture pets. These guys who came from a big lick really need just a soft place to land.
And at our houses, we're the land.
That's perfect.
We love them.
So who are you gonna take?
Goose.
Goose, right? Okay.
Goose looks just like my Spartan. I think you'd be thrilled.
Mm-hmm. We get to move Goose to the Found Love. We came in and adopted Goose. Last week when she was surrendered by a rescue in Florida, as soon as she stepped off the trailer, I'm like, I want that horse. We have a Tennessee Walker that was a big lick that we got 2 years ago, and we've just been waiting for a special one like her.
Well, to look at Goose, you waited for me to come and see Goose. You told me all about her, and to look at her, it looks like a twin sister to a Spartan that we have. I think she'll be an awesome addition to the family.
So we're done with the intake of the surrenders that we got this week. Now we're going to start evaluating horses.
So this is Roslyn. She was an owner surrender that came in last week. Next thing, you kind of want them to where they are not fighting you when you go to turn them. Just makes them easier when you're trying to teach them how to neck rein and stuff. because you want their neck to be soft. You want their mouth to be soft to where you're not pulling on them, because nobody wants a bit pulled on their mouth. So right here, we're just trying to get her to lower her head. Makes it easier when you're trying to take off a bridle halter. So we're going to send her both directions to see what she knows. Unfortunately, with her, she and her pasture mate that she came in is a little bit buddy sour, but that is not nothing that we can't fix.
So I am filling out an equine training assessment form. So when she is filling it out, it's just what the horse knows and what we know about the horse.
So right now we're just seeing how she does on putting on the saddle and how she does when we are tacking her up, and see how she does. Make sure she doesn't move around or anything like that. Another important thing is when you're saddling a horse, you don't want to just tighten up your girt as soon as you get on them, because that could make them to where they become very cinchy, and that could be a problem that you do not want to have to deal with. You always want to make sure, if you don't know a horse's background, you don't just jump up on them. So I kind of like to put my weight in the saddle first before I ever do anything, before I fully commit to getting on. So this is Cody. He is one of the other surrenders that we got in. He actually came in with Rosalind. Good boy. He does really good on his right. It's what you do on one side, you want to make sure you do on the other. And I do like that he's standing still and waiting on me to come to him, instead of just like running all up on top of me. Go Bolly. Just need some riding. You will get it, sir. So me and Sailor might get a little happy when we get to venture outside the gates to go for a little ride. So after we eat lunch, that's what we're gonna go do.
Gates closed!
Sailor, are you okay?
Yeah, just a little bruised up, and my pride hurts just a little bit, but
Well,
it's
as
fine.
long as it's your pride, not your body.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's okay. Okay. So Watson actually has an appointment today. We are pulling him out just to see how he does with the outside environment, just because he has come from an auction and he basically came unhandled. So we're just trying to see what all he is comfortable with, so that way we know what he needs to be worked with on. In the midst of us getting Watson out, he decides he wants to make a break for it when we come out of the office. Just because Watson did get spooked, it's not his fault, in his defense. Just because a horse is unhandled does not mean that they don't deserve a loving home just like any other horse. So we do try to take enough time and patience with them, just so that way they can find their potential home.
Well, that's Watson. You already been introduced to him. They actually came in together. There was a group of 4 of them. We think they're basically full siblings, because they were all just 1 year apart. 2 of them were already adopted, and these 2 are the ones that we have left. He almost just needs you to like have him in the round pen and just sit out there.
Absolutely,
with
just
a book
spending
or
time
and just hang out with him for a while.
You know, that's what I do with my cows, and now
Yeah.
I have them all where they come in a circle around me and eat treats. And
yeah.
Some of them were super wild when I got them. So. You're fresh. Watson's a little bit worn out.
He's much better with pressure. Like he's more, what I would say, more halter trained. Like he understands the pressure a little bit better than
Gotcha.
Watson does. So if you want to take him off and lead him around the round pen a little bit, you can. And these guys are good kid pony sizes. They're
Absolutely.
like stout and not too small.
Not bad, buddy. I know I'm huge. I can't help it.
But just think, they're really cute.
They are so cute. They make such a perfect little pair.
All right.
They're taking Watson.
Yay!
And a dude. You can find their picture on the wall and move it from the looking for love wall to the found love wall.
Oh, how fun.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. I was here today to adopt 2 beautiful ponies.
Our next adoption appointment is here, but it's going to be a little bit different this time. We're actually doing a Zoom adoption appointment. So I have them ready to go right here. Do you guys think you want to take him home? All right. We had some technical difficulties at the beginning, but I think it was so cool that we were able to do an adoption appointment on Zoom. So we're just gonna send them a video of him cantering, but they pretty much want him anyway. We were running out of room to put looking for love horses on that wall. And so we moved them over here. But now we've had so many adoptions lately, if it keeps increasing, we're gonna run out of room on that wall and then we'll have to move them back because that wall's bigger.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We should probably just switch them right now since we're at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, before today's adoption.
Yeah, before it gets really full again. I went to West Virginia and I was snowboarding and I hit some ice and tried to catch myself and that did not work. So don't recommend. It wasn't a horse that did it. That looks so much better. But yeah, now we can go all the way to the window. This is Kim. She's one of our trainers.
Okay.
So she'll be showing you the horses. And I think she may have been abused before, and that might be part of what contributes to her nervousness.
Yeah, she seems a little nervous.
Are you guys out in the country?
Yeah.
How many horses do you have?
Just the one.
Okay. I think she'd do really well in like a quieter place where there's not as much going on.
She's much better on this side going away than...
Because she can see where she's going.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to try her or?
No, I'm okay with.
Okay.
I want to.
We got Sergio out too because we thought he might also be a good match for you, but we can show you Spruce as well since you were interested.
Yeah, we'll check out Sergio as well.
Sure.
But like, he's great.
Oh yeah, he's super sweet and nice. Like, do you just do trails?
Oh, just around the yard. We have about 40 acres around our place that we just...
I wouldn't put like small kids on him.
Yeah.
And turn him loose. 9 times out of 10, you holler at him, he'll come running.
He's a little, from what I've seen, because I haven't ridden him. I'm banned from riding for a while.
I see that. I hope it wasn't from falling.
No, it was not. I was snowboarding. From what I've seen, he, of just other people riding him, he's a little bit more forward when he's out of the round pen. But he's not like difficult.
Right,
Like I can ride him out if you...
He's just used to being inside.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a sweetheart. We want to see your face still. Okay, that works.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
They're taking Sergio. Oh, it has his birthday on it. We can tell you that. March 22, 2006. Duncan was adopted yesterday, and his adopter just arrived to come pick him up.
Sunlight morning, early breeze.
So I just have this pile that it's just piling up in the back of the warehouse, and I'm told periodically we need to take this somewhere and get rid of it. So I couldn't think of a better place to bring it than here. So I've been.
Well, we so appreciate you thinking of us.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. So everything in here comes out?
Yes, everything.
Wow.
All yours.
Red September, silver dawn. Perfect photograph, quiet song. Resting in each other's arms.
This is all stuff that has come in damaged from the suppliers. I mean, you know how it is like in transit, like the companies that bring them, the suppliers, a lot of stuff just comes in with cracks, and so I was excited to bring it to you guys.
Thank you.
This is our latest surrender, Venus. She was just brought to us today, and she's a little nervous, but a very beautiful little cat. And they think that she may be pregnant, and it kind of does look like it. I don't know if she'll let me feel, but we'll get her checked out by the vet. We just may have to care for her until she has her babies and get them adopted out. But she seems like a very sweet girl.
And they're both rideable, correct?
They are both rideable. She is more of an intermediate rider, whereas she's an advanced rider.
Okay.
And we only have her listed as an advanced horse because of the pushiness on the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm forever by your side. Your beauty leaves me mystified.
Good girl.
She just likes to know you're there, so if you touch her, then she's good.
So somebody gave her good ground manners, very.
And her little eye is half closed. I mean, she's not
She's very
stressed out.
chill.
Yeah.
Love like two eternal sparks. Hearts beat in unison.
They're taking holiday.
Eyes wide open, two like one. Love won't lead us up.
I've been working with Horse Plus kind of for the past couple years, kind of off and on with my friend Darby. She partnered with them for a while. She took horses with her and she trained them and everything, so I always worked with her, and I always knew it was a good place to come and find a good horse, and I was always looking for another little gaited horse for fun, so I knew this was a good place to come. Yeah, it was a great time. I'm glad I came.
So we are giving Mr. Hawaii a bath. He actually has a photo shoot later today, and so we are gonna get him nice and clean and get him feeling good for that, so that way he feels as good as he looks in his photos.
Well, today we are doing a photo shoot with the big draft horse that they just got in from auction this past week, I believe. We're helping kind of set everything up and get the right little poses and whatnot, and hopefully it'll turn out really good.
You know how you can put your hand up under him and then put your other hand right here?
I can see his eyes.
There you go.
I think it's better when you're on this side. And when he was looking that way, that was a really good shot. I just need to back up again and have him do it. Yeah, if you can make him look as big and tall as possible from there.
So we invited Peyton down to do a photo shoot with Mr. Hawaii, and I was kind of hoping she'd fall in love with him because I thought her farm would be a great place for him to live.
Well, it just so happens we do have a resident or a resident horse that is completely blind, and so he has a field all to himself.
So he needs a friend.
He needs a friend.
So you're taking Mr. Hawaii.
I am. I'm taking Mr. Hawaii, and we are taking Cleo tonight.
And Cleo is a horse that has a long story with us. She came in with severe abscesses. She could barely walk. We had to constantly wrap her feet. And so she's going to you. I know she's going to have a wonderful, safe place to be. So, and for those of you who don't know, what's your farm name? I mean, I know it, but what's your farm name?
I was hoping you would know it. It is Christian Farms Rescue and Rehab.
So go to their Facebook page, check it out, support their organization.
We're able to rescue so many more horses by working together.
Absolutely. So thanks for coming.
Thank y'all for having me. I always take something home.